Welcome back to Poor Brothers Whiskey. I'm David. This is Mike. Tonight we're going to be drinking some Old Forester President's Choice.
All right. Two President's Choice.
Yep. I think it's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something we really haven't done before, comparing two different barrels of President's Choice. Typically, I forget these are single barrels. You know, I see it on the front label, but I really don't pay much mind.
Right.
When I first got into bourbon or into whiskey in general, I would see President's Choice in like museum stores. You know, knew it was way out of my price range, but I never even thought, let me see what barrel that is. Is that an early barrel? Like I always forget that these are actually single barrel expressions.
Right. Yeah, no, good point. And here, it's only a 7-barrel difference.
Yeah, they're pretty close to each other.
So yeah, they're close to each other, but I think you've said it before.
That doesn't matter at all.
You could have two barrels next to each other. Don't matter, right?
Absolutely.
And I would agree with that. So we'll try the first one. This will be a typical side-by-side, not a blind here.
Yeah.
We know what we're drinking. So we're going to try the batch 70, barrel 70.
I believe so.
Which I believe is 111 proof.
It's just 7 months older than that one as well.
Yeah.
The age
Good
statement
math.
on these is just months, by the way. 128 months, 121.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how old that actually is.
So 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Don't make me think, man.
I try not to. So,
Smells amazing.
number 70. That smells amazing.
Man, that brown Foreman profile just, it's perfect for me.
I'm saying
I
I
love it.
love the nose on this one, and I don't remember loving it this much.
This-
We've done this, by the way, full disclosure.
Yeah,
We've done this side by side. It's been a little bit of time though.
definitely been a little bit of time.
I thought I knew what I was gonna lean on, but this is a hell of a start.
This is our buddy Ty's bottle, and the second I tried it, I was like, wow, that's probably the best President's Choice I've ever had.
Damn. So brown sugar, first thing I get.
Oh, I mean, that's almost all I get is brown sugar.
Yeah. And then I get faint honey on that. It's all sweeter notes though.
I can maybe see honey. I feel like that's a stretch for me.
Yeah, but it's not. And so, yeah, that's But I mean, I'm kind of with you though. Brown sugar is definitely the prevalent note on the nose. And then I get oak. You know, that's definitely in there too. Damn, that is a good nose though.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that palate is just a tremendous burst of brown sugar. And that's just a note that I really, really enjoy in bourbon.
I would agree.
It's
agree.
incredible. That's a very strong start.
It's gonna sound weird. I almost get like a faint apple note in the back.
Interesting.
Very faint.
On the palate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you get that, but it's almost like it kind of transitions it a little bit into like I don't know, like an apple pie or something like that. It's just not your typical apples. I don't know.
You know, when you said apple pie, I think that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
It's not like biting into an apple, but it's, more like an apple pie.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That's typically when I would lean into saying it's a little desserty. Not like a finished product that's just a straight dessert pour, but I get somewhat desserty flavors out of it.
Yeah. I'm hesitant to ever say that because, I mean, and you kind of covered it. It lends itself to seem like it's an overly sweet pour, but this is not. It's definitely not. It's you get oak as well, and I feel like there's another like dark note in there that I just can't pick up on. But for me, I mean, you kind of nailed it on the head. Brown sugar is the start of the show.
It's, these are pretty simple. I've had President's Choices that are very complex, and this one, it has a lot going on, but not necessarily in a complex way, if that makes sense. Like, I get a strong palate, strong nose, strong finish, but it's kind of a one-noter in a sense on this specific barrel.
Fair enough. I see where you're going there. With that being said, I'm going to move on to the next bottle.
Okay.
So this, I don't know if this is still the case, but this was when this is my bottle. When I got it, one of the, if not the highest proof President's Choice.
I do remember hearing that when you got this, that it
Yeah.
was like the highest proof.
Right.
So
This is barrel number 77, or batch 77. I don't even know what the right way to say that is. But and 120 proof, or over 120 proof. We're at God, what are we at now? Like 119, 115? Like, we're over the hundreds, nearly 120.
they've definitely moved on.
So Lord knows if that's still true, right?
I try to look every now and then. Once you told me that, every time I see one pop up for sale, I look to see if it's higher proof than yours, and I haven't seen one yet.
Okay, so maybe that's still the case. Who knows? But so
great nose. It smells very similar to this, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit of fruit. Like fruit has entered the equation.
I'm about to say I don't get the honey note that I was talking about. Maybe fruit. Okay. Yeah, I would, because it is lighter in the sense of like the notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that maybe is it, but that's really all I get though. That's just those two things.
Again, it's simple. I feel like there's an extra note added here, but it's still simple. I'm not getting 10 different things.
Yeah. Very faint citrusy. For me. But yeah, otherwise, it is a very similar profile for sure. I mean, you know what you're drinking when you get into these. Talk to me, Goose.
That's interesting. I think when we did this the first time,
so different.
months ago, I was the complete order. Or
don't know what that means.
Yeah, complete order, dude. Come on. Complete opposite order. This one I did not like as much. Right now, though, that's the clear winner.
That hits.
That's so much better.
That is hitting.
And I would have argued that all day long before we actually did this again.
So this was my winner, but it was close.
It wasn't close for me.
Yeah, right now it's like, holy hell. The proof helps it. Like the proof alone,
Definitely.
the proof helps it so much.
I think when I first tried it too, I don't know why, like it's not necessarily too much proof in general, but for this type of bottle, it seemed like too much proof at the time. Maybe that's what airtime has done to this thing, has calmed that down a little for me. But it's fantastic. And I mean, all day long, what is it, barrel 77?
Yeah.
That's the winner for me, for sure.
As far as notes go, I mean, this is gonna sound crazy. I get a lot of what I get out of this one.
Everything, just a little fruit.
But yeah, a little fruit and stronger. Like it's just more prevalent.
It's ramped up.
Yeah.
All the way through. Palate, nose, finish, all of it.
This comes off almost as a tame version of this, and maybe it's the proof doing that to us. I don't know, but like you said, man, I remember this being very close. To me, this was my winner. I know this one was yours.
Yeah.
Again, this is my winner, but yeah, it ain't even close.
That's what's cool about this, man. I mean, again, you walk into a museum store, just a store that happens to have a President's Choice.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen often, but you don't even think about it. Like, oh, is that a good barrel or not? It's just like, oh my God, President's Choice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They do vary quite a bit.
Yeah.
But they're similar, at least these two. But it's still like a pretty big difference here.
You know what's funny? There probably are bottles or barrels that vary. I know for me, when I go looking for them, if they vary, I don't gravitate toward it. So as far as what I own, they're gonna be similar.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It depends on the gamble. Like, there's some bottles. What is it? There's a couple bottles that I've had that, like, oh, I was actually talking about this the other day when I first got into bourbon. Henry McKenna 10-year. The first two that I had of that was so good. You know, I really liked them. And then I think I bought two more, and they were awful. Awful. Well, I mean, they varied like crazy to the point that I stopped buying it because they're single barrels, and I didn't want to risk, buying a bottle that I don't like anymore.
Well, I'm saying that because you get the tasting notes from these bottles. Like, Old Forester gives you them.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. When you buy it, they give you a little card. You never seen that?
No. I've never bought one from Old Forester themselves.
I haven't either. But if you go on the website when they have a release or something like that,
they give you all the notes. Yeah, I did see that.
So if I'm trying to buy one, or if I see one, then I know the notes prior to. So I never buy a bottle that is not typically what I would reach for.
Like if it was like a black pepper and
exactly.
Something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, I'd be interested to look up these barrels and see if we can find tasting notes on those and just see what they say.
Right.
Because I feel like we don't have many notes for these
Yeah.
just because they're very simple.
If you know of a way to get the notes on these things, I've tried finding notes on older barrels. It's damn near impossible. There's not
Really?
like a glossary or something like that in Oak Forster's website. So,
You try Reddit.
I mean, yeah, honestly, like if someone's done a review on it, that's not. But even then, that doesn't guarantee every single one.
That's not a what? Say it. He was going to tell me that's not a bad idea, but he didn't want to say it on camera.
Don't want to say it. With that being said, these things, I will say, there is a hefty price tag to them. $220-ish bucks. MSRP.
If you're lucky, yeah.
MSRP.
Yep.
And then after that on the secondary for the earlier batches, you're looking at $400 to $450. Is it worth that?
MSRP is a close argument.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean,
I'd agree.
that is a lot for one bottle of whiskey. We know that.
Yeah, let's get
This is
over
pretty
that.
unique, though.
I'm about to say this is unique. It's damn good. For Old Forester, I don't know that I've had something comparable, so therefore that's why I'm like, okay, maybe 220 isn't too crazy.
Yeah.
400, 450, I'll leave that up to you. I don't know. Some people argue that it is, some people not. I mean, you're looking at what else is in that price range? Thomas H. Handy.
Yeah,
it's
I would
like-
struggle at secondary, but MSRP, it's a buy all day long.
You know.
And when we're filming this is right after the Old Forester President's Choice Rye just came out.
Yep. With
I am
more
looking
bourbon,
forward to that.
With more
Yeah,
bourbon.
they did come out with another barrel of bourbon
With
too.
more bourbon, yeah, it was like another 5 barrels of that. So
Let's see if we can get our hands on some of the newer batches.
they're pumping these things out like crazy. We're very good. So my bottle is better than Ty's. No shock there. If you guys have tried President's Choice, let us know what you think. Let us know your favorite barrel. That'd be kind of cool.
Absolutely.
What have you guys tried? What's the earliest barrel you've had? Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. We'll see you next time.